Aught Design's first generation of the Fastpack, the Fastpack Alpha, is one of those simple, beautiful backpacks that defies many of the controverted questions surrounding the brand as it exists presently. Rather than asking, for example, what the future of TAD lies in, absent its founder Patrick Ma, we can take a look at the foundational design aesthetic that, found in the Fastpack Alpha, has established much of Aught Design's present pack design configurations. We can also avoid questions about the possibly pretentious status of outdoor products, as it were tactical boutiques, a kind of curious intersection between trendy upscale retail markets and purely functional issued military items. Because the Fastpack Alpha was made by Maxpedition, which is, I think, an indisputable working man's brand. Now nearly a decade after the Fastpack Alpha's first generation release, it's time to just enjoy the pack a little bit. It's made for adventure. It isn't difficult to see that this pack really isn't anything more than an extremely rugged day pack, featuring what happen to be some extremely significant military features that would influence Aught Design's design language to this day. It's probably right to say that the Aught Design Fastpack Alpha has a lot more in common with early TAD, the TAD of Linden Street in Oakland. In those days, TAD was more of a vendor, selling Surefire, Emerson, a variety of knife brands, a variety of gear brands. But with Patrick Ma at the helm and his eye for design, it was clear that TAD was moving towards exclusive production runs and eventually in-house products. The Aught Design Fastpack Alpha first generation is the first exclusive production run of a pack by Aught Design. It's really quite an accomplishment. Through a collaboration with Maxpedition, TAD was able to produce 400 total packs, 200 in olive drab and 200 in black. Fastpack Alpha is an approximately 30-liter or 1800 cubic inch pack with a height of about 21 inches and a width of about 14 inches. It's probably best described as a panel loader rather than a top loader, as the main panel of the bag zips down halfway down the body of the bag. You'll notice top compression straps, the Maxpedition branding, which also allows for a hydration tube to come out. On the back, we see heavily padded shoulder straps as well as an attached waist belt present for stability, not for support. The main compartments of the pack are accessed by painted metal YKK zippers, still holding up very well after all these years. Immediately in the top of the main compartment is a small hanging organizer, great for items such as Zippos, identification, etc. There's also a key clip on a strap that's sewn inside the pack. The hydration sleeve is a full width sleeve, about 11 inches, and also a generous inside front panel compartment made of robust mesh. The outside top front pocket is just the right size to fit in a small pistol or snacks or some other immediately necessary accessible item. The Aught Design gear branding is certainly dated, and conspicuously absent is any sort of Velcro webbing. One distinctive design feature which would end up heavily influencing other TAD packs is the Beaver Tail for stowing extra items on the outside of the pack. This is attached via stitching in the bottom, but also includes two different sets of buckles for arranging the Beaver Tail in a number of different configurations. The base of the pack is purportedly in a Teflon covered fabric, and it has held up extremely well and is totally waterproof. Of course, also greatly prominent are the many PALS straps throughout the pack, both on the main compartments and on the different shoulder straps. PALS straps are more commonly known as MOLLE straps and are part of a MOLLE system of modular packing design. The stealthy, streamlined turtle shell profile of the Fastpack Alpha, its generous use of moly webbing, and robust, heavy construction thanks to Maxpedition standards is paradigmatic to many of Aught Design's future packs. And this pack, even though it's obsolete in many ways to Aught Design's present packs, is an excellent example of a good start. This pack for me was received like a much-loved heirloom or a prized possession from a previous Tad junkie who had clearly taken care of it for many years. Like many other pieces of Aught Design gear that I've owned and enjoyed, this is going to get you to your destination. It is, as it were, mission capable, sans any BS. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth overview and reflection of the Tad Fastpack Alpha first generation. Please feel free to check out some of the other videos linked here, and please consider subscribing if you'd like in-depth gear reviews.